Alright, good morning everyone. Josh from the Poke Plaza here. Just kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. What's going on with the website, what's going on here with the business, and what all kind of new things we've got going on. So yeah, just kind of get right into it. Here we are. This is the new website. It's it still has a little bit of work that could be done, and it's not perfect, but I feel like it's a lot prettier and it's a lot more user friendly than what we had on to begin with. Made real sections for Japanese products and English products, and we've even got a spot for single cards on the bottom. And again, you can switch over here to English and you can see the English products we have, and again the English cards and graded cards that we have. And I don't really have a lot of those right now. Most of that's just kind of for my own personal collection, but I will be looking at kind of getting some more, and trying to put some more stuff down there. And yeah, just kind of building up that inventory. Currently we have these Pokemon Go Pikachu promo cards we're giving away for free with every order. Just use this promo code PIKA. If you wanted to get that, you can get that for free. Standard shipping rules apply, so I mean, if you wanted to just get that card, you could. I wouldn't recommend it because you're still gonna have to pay shipping. But yeah, so that's kind of cool. We are gonna be getting in some Mask of Change here pretty soon. That should be expecting a case or so of that coming in. I don't know what's today. Today's the 29th. It's Monday, so we should be expecting that maybe Wednesday, Thursday, maybe. We should be expecting a case of Mask of Change, which is the newest set that's going to be coming out, or that's got released a couple days ago. So we have a case of that coming in. So that's all very good, exciting. Something that I thought about putting on, and I almost ordered it, but the market's just kind of so volatile on it right now. Is 151. If you don't know what 151 is, Pokemon 151 is probably the most popular set that Pokemon has put out in quite some time. It was a remake and a re-put out of the original 151 Pokemon. And it's an extremely popular set. But the problem is right now, the price is super volatile. We had an announcement coming in about 2 months ago, towards the end of March, saying that we would be getting a reprint in May. And it looks like we are already in that reprint. So let's come here's price charting. This is kind of where I used to get a lot of my prices for my Pokemon stuff. I like TCG Player too, but it's much easier to find Japanese product on here. If you look here, a regular box of Japanese 151 is selling for about $115 right now. Which isn't bad. I mean, it's honestly really good, but you can kind of see right here what the prices were like. So look at January, they were around $217, February $206, March $192, and then April $118. I honestly think that these prices here are a little bit on the higher end. I don't know who's paying about $200 a box. I was seeing them pretty comfortably being sold for around like $150. Yeah, and if we look here, these are all April 28. We look over here and we look at eBay. We can see April 14th, 3 boxes sold for $339. March, 1 box sold for $179. So I mean, even still, that's pretty high. In the beginning of April, we got 1 box selling for about $154. And that's kind of the average prices of where those things are at. Now, why this price is so volatile is because in the middle of March, toward the end of March, Pokemon came out and said that they announced that they were doing a reprint of 151, which means that they're going to be reprinting and making new boxes, and normally that means the price is going to go down. Now, because of that, the prices have gone down significantly. So this is current, like day to day, and you can buy an average box for almost about $100. So right here, sealed box 109, 115. You know, I mean, these prices have gone down pretty dramatically just in over the course of a couple weeks, and odds are they're probably going to continue to go down because supposedly, I mean, it's looking like we're in the middle of a reprint, but supposedly the reprint it hasn't even hit yet, and we're still expecting it to come in May. You know, I've through my research and some of the people that I've talked to, I've been seeing that you could go inside and they were selling these boxes for about $50 a box inside of Pokemon Center, which is great, which is cool. According to this article, it says that they were selling them for about, let's see, look at this, a booster pack, and this is on Sneaker Dunk. For magazine, a booster pack is selling for about $1.90, while a booster box carries a price tag of about $58 or $38 in cash. So which is a crazy price. $38 for a box of 151 is absolutely nuts. That being said, when you're looking at buying these, I would be very careful. Depending on what your purpose is for getting these. If you want to buy them and hold them because you like it, you know, that's great. If you want to buy them and open them, again, I would be a little bit careful. We're just going to look at something real quick. We're looking at sold items right here, but we're just going to look it up like we're going to buy it. And we should see a couple of options. That's sold again. We're going to take off sold and completions and just look for 100 newer ones and see what it is. So yeah, look right here. So, you know, right here, that's a really good price. It says 151 reprint booster box, 106.81, which is a pretty good price. But we can probably find it a little bit cheaper than that if we look pretty hard. Look at that. Well, that's a bid, 198. Okay. What do we have here? So this is one of these things that I was talking about that we might have to. Well, that's a little kind of sketchy. I don't know why. I don't know if you can see that. There's like a, I don't know, that's like a Toys R Us sticker. But one of these things that I was trying to tell you that you want to be careful about is you can find these boxes for a little bit less than $86.80. You can probably even find them for about $70 if you look hard enough. But you're going to want to be careful because look right here. This one says it pretty plain simple, without shrink. So that's kind of something that we've been seeing a little bit more often. From the Pokemon centers in Japan, Pokemon doesn't want people to buy and resell their cards. So the way that they do this to try and mitigate resales is when you buy these boxes in store from a Pokemon center in Japan, they're actually going to take that plastic shrink wrap off of it. Now, they're doing that to deter reselling because most people aren't going to want to buy an unsealed booster box because I mean there's tons of videos of people doing it, but here, let me see if I can kind of show you. So this is a Cyber Judge booster box. I can't really see a Cyber Judge booster box. This is shrink wrapped, but if you look on the sides right here, on the sides there's a little lip. That's very blurred, but there's a little lip. Anyhow, if there was no shrink wrap on it, it's entirely possible for you to pull that lip up, take the packs of cards out, and put new different packs in. And the reason people do that is because for Japanese products, it's a little bit different than English, where English is just a booster pack, and you know you get 10 cards and you get a certain amount of uncommons, commons, and a rare, hollow, whatever. Japanese booster packs are not like that at all. You don't know what you're going to get. But normally, within one booster box, you get one really, really good hit. So what people will do, they'll go ahead and take those boxes. If it's not shrink wrap, they can just lift up that seal, take out the booster packs, pull until they find the till they find the hit that they need, and then they'll take old booster packs or whatever that they haven't opened and just replace them in there. And you can get, you know, not good packs, or you know, not really, you know, you won't get your hit because your hit's already been pulled. So that's just kind of something to keep an eye out for, you know. And probably, you know, the majority of these people are not going to do this. You know, the majority of the people are not going to be opening them to take out the packs just because it's most likely not going to be worth it in the end. But it's just something that is out there, and that is a risk when you buy these boxes without shrink wrap. You know, I mean, and now if you're just buying it to hold, and if you can find a reputable seller, I mean, especially, you know, here on eBay, it's not terrible. I mean, like I said, if we just looked at the same one that we just looked at, I mean, this person, they've only got 15 sales and 100% positive reviews. But if you find someone that's got over 1,000 plus sales with really good reviews, odds are they're probably not going to rip you off. And this one even tells breathe easy, returns accepted. Which is also, let's get to Pokemon cards. But anyhow, that's just something to kind of keep your eye out on. I don't have any 151 boxes quite yet because I'm still in the process of kind of talking and trying to figure out decent prices. I was talking to one of my suppliers, and at the time, I was asking him, if it looks like the price is going to go down. And he was saying, yeah, it looks like the price is going to go down. It kind of bottomed out at about 14,000 yen, which I want to say is probably like $91. But I think since then, which was only a couple days ago, the prices dropped down even less. So maybe when I place my next order, I'll look at getting some of this 151, especially if it drops down closer to that 30. I mean, I don't think it'll ever get to that $38 like what you can find in Pokemon Center. But I mean, if we can find it a little bit lower, I wouldn't mind adding it on and getting a couple boxes to sell out, or getting a couple boxes to sell. So yeah, that's just kind of something I want to kind of go through and pop in, talk about 151. Like I said, we've got Mask of Change coming into the site pretty soon. This is Pokebeach.com. This is where I get all my news and stuff. And from here, they kind of popped out and they came out and showed all the secret rares and all the pulls that you can get that are going to be really popular. And that's kind of what these are. The Carmen, Kieran, Tailmask, Ogerpon. These are the English sets that they released for Twilight Masquerade, which is Mask of Change and Crimson Haze combined in English. But it says here that this set, Mask of Change, is going to have 32 secret rares, 12 illustration rares, 8 full art Pokemon EX, 3 full art trainers, 4 special illustration rare Pokemon, all of them are the Ogerpons, and 2 special illustration rare trainers, and 3 gold cards. So you can look here, these are the 4 Ogerpons that we see depending on which mask that she's using. And here are the secret rares. Some really, really pretty cards this time around, very colorful, very vibrant. And this set is gonna I think this set's gonna be pretty cool, and it's gonna hit a little bit different if you played any of the DLC from the Scarlet and Violet series, because that's what this set is based off of. You can have the Royal 3 from the DLC, Monkey Dory, Fanzipedi, and Okidogi. Later on, that Tatsugiri I think is a super cool looking card. I really like that one. This Palafin EX, I'm a big fan of Palafin since that box is coming out in June. I think that's going to be a pretty cool thing, pretty fun to play in the TCG game itself. Let's go down, and here you can see some more of those. Okay, here are those illustration rares for Ogerpon, the Teal Mask, the Hearth Flame, the Wellspring, and the Cornerstone Mask. And here are those trainer cards, Kieran and Carmen. That's an actual photo of the card. That's why there's a third picture, and you can see all that really nice gloss on it. It looks super shiny, looks super cool. And those are the 3 gold cards. So yeah, those are some of the things that you can be looking forward to. This article is just saying that they think that this Carmen card is probably going to be the main pull of the set. Just because it's a really popular female character in the video game, and it takes place during the Kitakami Festival, which is, again, if you play the game, it's a festival that happens in the game, and so yeah, I think those would be probably those looking like they're probably going to be your main chase cards out of the set, at least in the Japanese set. It might change once it goes to English, because the English set's going to, like I said, combine Mask of Change and Crimson Haze into one to make Twilight Masquerade. So the pools might be a little bit different in that one. And yeah, looks like that's about it. That's all I really had to share and talk to you guys about. A little bit of update about what's going on. Thanks for checking us out. Again, if you need anything Pokemon-wise, PokePlazaTCG.com. If you wait a couple more days, we should be getting in. Those Mask of Change booster boxes. So yeah. that's about it. Thanks. Have a good day.